Welcome to using a present value table. So similar to the previous video which we learnt about future value when investing $1, this one looks at the present value of investing $1. So how much could you invest now to get the equivalent of investing $1 each period over a number of periods and at an interest rate. For this particular table, we're going to look at the periods of 6, 7, 8, 9, and percentages of 3%, 4%, 5% or 6%. The same rule applies as the future value. You determine the time period and the rate. That'll be based on the compounded amount. You find the intersection of these two numbers on the table, and then you multiply this number with the money contribution. Once again, the table will be in each example. So we're going to use the table to calculate the present value of $2 per year for 7 years at 4% per annum, compounded annually. And our second one is $1,000 invested at the end of each quarter for 2 years at 12% per annum, compounded quarterly. So let's start with the first one. $2 at the end of each year for 7 years. How much could I invest now? So what would be my present value that would get the same as investing $2 per year for 7 years at 4% per annum? Compounded annually, so that means it's got to be in years, which it is. $2 per year, 7 years, 4% per annum, which is 4% every year. So that means the period is 7, the rate is 4%, and if we find that on the table, you can see that is 6.0021. So the present value, we use that 6.0021 and we times it by the contribution, $2, and that gives us $12 as a present value. What about $1,000 per quarter for 2 years at 12% per annum, compounded quarterly? So the compound quarterly means everything needs to be in quarters. So $1,000 per quarter, well that's right, for 2 years. So there are 4 quarters every year. So that's 2 years times 4, which makes 8 quarters. And 12% per annum, well we have to divide that by 4 to get a quarterly amount, so that's 3% per quarter. And if we highlight that on the table, 8 quarters, 3%, we see that's 7.0197. So therefore the present value, the amount we could invest now, is 7.0197 times the $1,000, giving us $7,019.70. Thank you.